Hi. Good afternoon. So, yes, I'm Audrey-Flore, but if you like me at the end, you can call me Audrey. And I'm going to give you an insight into me, so I hope your heart is well attached. That is me. I had my 2 hips replaced after a very long and painful surgery and a very long and painful recovery. It gave me back my mobility. I can dance again. The sad thing is that I will have to do it again. When I die, I want to be cremated. That means that someone will have to separate from my ashes my very nice titanium hips. And then they will send it to a metal center, recycling center, and they will have 2 choices, today at least. 50% chance to be recycled into a non-medical application, and 50% chance to be just put in landfill. What if we could repair body parts as easily as car parts? That is the essence of what we call regenerative medicine. Regenerative medicine starts with stem cells. Stem cells are cells that act as a repair system for our body. They are divided into 2 categories. The embryonic stem cells, this one are there at the earliest stage of our development. They can become whatever part of our body, and they're almost immortal, as if you leave them in a petri dish. After months, they will still produce cells. The second part is adult stem cells. They arrive when we were born. They are in our body during our adulthood, and they are dormant cells. That means that when you're injured or you have a disease, they wake up to fix what is broken. So you can find them liver, brain, bone marrow, everywhere. So let's say that stem cells therapy was available when I had my hip surgery. That would mean that instead of having metals in the environment when I die, they could have used my very healthy stem cells to fix the pain I had in my hips. And that means that when I die, there's no metal to separate from my ashes, and virtually we don't pollute the planet. So now, let's talk about sustainability. Let's say that, regenerative medicine, I hope everybody understood, it's about being able to fix something that is faulty in your body and to be able to do that indefinitely. So now sustainability. If you think of sustainability, it's possible to think of sustainability putting regeneration in the center. That means that it goes beyond decreasing the human impact. It goes beyond trying to repair what has been done. It's about creating new systems that will allow to revitalize what already exists. Let's take an example. So you heard earlier about food system. Our food system is not sustainable. The ecosystems are all destroyed, or almost. You have the soil polluted and less fertile than they used to be, and farmers that today can't produce enough for the planet and sometimes for themselves. There's a way of revolutionizing agriculture, and you heard a little about it, which was using techniques like cover crops, no-till farming, crop rotation, intercropping, or agroforestry that will allow to really revitalize the system and make sure that the system of today will be able to sustain the agricultural production. So what does it mean? That means that it's beyond the health of the soil. It's about also enhancing biodiversity. It's about helping communities so that they can live there and that the food safety is assured for everybody. So really, it's about having a holistic approach about farming. Now, lots of industries today, thank God, take this approach in their new development, okay? If you think of textile, scientists have found a way from old clothes made of cellulose to have high-quality fibers that they can put back in the production of new textile. That means that from old clothes, we can have new clothes without extracting resources. Okay? And that, we can put them in the textile production from the raw material to the final product. And that is a win-win. A win for the planet, because you do not extract virgin resources. And it's a win for us, because you have new wardrobe. Let's come back to the definition of sustainability of UN that I hope you know, everybody knows here. It's provide for the needs of today without impeding the needs of future regeneration. So, okay, now we could have a fruitless discussion on what are our needs, what our needs should be, how our needs are going to change in the future, or how they should change in the future, but take it at human condition, human nature, we like to consume. So the thing is, how can you consume, produce what we need because we bought it, without hurting the natural resources? That is the question of today. And so, to be able to do that, companies are evolving. They're evolving from one category that you know to three others. The first one is business as usual. I seek for profit today, I don't think of tomorrow. The second one is sustainable, meaning I seek for profit, but I try to reduce the impact of human activity when I produce my product or services. The third one is restorative. I seek for profit while I'm trying to mitigate what human has done to the environment. That means that it's more than trying to decrease the impact, it's that I'm fixing what has been done while I'm still seeking for profit. And the third one is regenerative. This one means I seek for profit, but I also enhance and revitalize the ecosystem. I put back, I invent something new to have back what has been lost. So I'm giving you 4 companies here, and I would like you mentally to try to put them in those boxes. So Total, Patagonia, I hope everybody know. Yes, no? Okay, so Patagonia is a textile company who has put sustainability from the start when it was created more than 50 years ago. Today, the CEO has retired. The company is billionaire, and all the money that is given, that the company makes, a part of it will go back to the company to be sure that it goes on being profitable, and the other part is given to research to help to solve climate change. Unilever, everybody knows food. And Novobiom, who knows Novobiom? So it's a company that decontaminates soil using mushrooms. So Total for business as usual, I hope you're not surprised. Unilever for sustainable, because in 2021 they make a pledge that all their tier 1 supplier, meaning the favorite supplier of a company, the one who provides food and raw materials for the company, they will make sure that all the farmers and all the people that are suppliers will have a standard wage. By doing that, they help the community to grow. Restorative for Novobiom, because they depollute soil, okay, and they make money with it. And Patagonia Regenerative, because they are the pioneer of having regenerative agriculture. And in the system, it's made for enhancing soil, having better biodiversity, of course, but they also take care of, make sure that all the farmers working have a good salary, that the land management is well done, and that the technique used for growing cotton or whatever is needed is, in fact, revitalizing everything. Okay? So, it is really easy and to harness the power of regeneration to fix the challenge of the 21st century, from fixing chronic disease to enhancing new ecosystems. But that means that when we produce, we make sure that when a product is out, all the elements of that product can be dismantled and put back in the chain of production to have new product. To be able to do that, this means that company consider the challenges of having the linked and be able to understand and be able to work on it of environmental issues, social issues, and economic issues. The link between the three is super important. The thing is that we're far away from it today. But you need to remember that sustainability is not a state. It's a journey. Being sustainable from 0% to 100% in one day, it's impossible. So mistakes will be done, lessons will be learned, but taking regeneration at the center to make sure that we find innovative solutions to make the world a better place to be is probably key for the future. So me, Audrey, PhD in physical chemistry, sustainability expert, and climate change strategist. If you ask me, is sustainability, regenerative sustainability, the future of sustainable, I would say yes. Thank you very much.